Sarhuda, known also under the Chinese transcription of his name, Shaerhuda, was a Manchu military commander during the early Qing Dynasty, active both before and after the Manchus' seizing control of the entire China. Sarhuda was a member of the Guwalgiya clan of the Suwan Manchu tribe living in the Hurka River Valley.W Along with his father, he joined Nurhaci-led Manchu forces. They were assigned to the Manchu Bordered Blue Banner.Sarhuda fought both in the Manchus' campaigns against the Ming and in the operations to expand the Manchu control over the native tribes of what today is Heilongjiang Province. When the Manchus, led by Dorgon, crossed the Great Wall of China in 1644, Shaerhuda commanded the vanguard division, which entered Beijing and later pursued the ousted usurper Li Zicheng to Dongguan, Shaanxi. Later on, he fought against the loyalist Ming forces in the provinces of Jiangsu, Zhejiang, Shandong and Jiangxi. In recognition of his services, he was promoted the position of Deputy Lieutenant General of the Manchu Bordered Blue Banner, and granted the hereditary rank of Baron of the First Class. In February 1652, Shaerhuda was appointed the commander of the troops of the newly created garrison at Ning'uta, which was at the time the main Manchu garrison not just in the Hurka Valley, but in the entire Manchuria north of the Willow Palisade. In June 1653, he was promoted to the rank of Lieutenant General of Ning'uta. In 1658, Shaerhuda conducted a campaign against the Russian Cossacks led by Onufriy Stepanov, who had been extracting tribute from the natives of the Middle Amur Valley. Shaerhuda's fleet of some 40 boats manned by Manchu soldiers and a Korean contingent led by General Shin Yu, totaling about 1,400 people, descended the Hurka and the Sungari, and on the 10th day of the 6th month of the Chinese calendar encountered Onufriy Stepanov's 11-boat fleet with over 400 Cossacks aboard near the fall of Sungari into the Amur. The Russian ships retreated some 30 li down the Amur when the artillery battle between the two fleets began. Shaerhuda's and Shin Yu's Manchu-Korean force killed Stepanov and destroyed most of his force. Out of 11 Russian ships, 7 was burned, 3 captured by the Manchu-Korean force, and 1, although first captured, was recaptured by some Russian survivors of the battle, who used it to get away. 10 Russians were taken prisoners, and around 100 Dutch women, which had been kept by the Cossacks aboard the ships, were released. The Manchus also captured over 300 flintlock small arms. Despite the Koreans' request to share the captured weapons with them, Shaerhuda did not give them any. This victory was said to have cleared the Amur Valley from major Russian presence until 1669, when the Russians built Albazan much farther upstream. Shaerhuda died the following year, and was canonized as Zhang Zhuang. Shaerhuda's son, Bahai, inherited his father's rank and replaced him as the commander of the Ning'uta garrison. He also campaigned against the Russians.